Hello, my name is Erica Torres, and I'll be presenting my informative speech. Today I have my husband and my father here today. So let's begin. Good evening, my fellow colleagues, friends, and family. World Health Organizations have declared this to be a top cause of disability worldwide. Can you guys guess what that can be? If you thought stress and depression, then you are definitely on the right path. Depression and stress play a huge role in our society. Learning how to understand and point out the common signs of stress and depression hopefully can help those who are suffering, and we can get them the help they need. I'm interested in this subject because myself have been diagnosed with major depression disorder, and I suffer from stress every day. When I was first diagnosed, I had to understand what the definition of the disease was, and by doing so, I was able to educate myself and my family. Handling depression every day is a very difficult task. Many people don't understand that. And I hope with my points today, you'll be able to see why it's very important and crucial for us to understand the factors of these two diseases. People who suffer depression and stress differently, sometimes it's hard to notice common signs, and they're usually overlooked. Today, I hope to educate you about stress and depression and why they should always be taken seriously. People can live their daily lives. I can cook, I can clean, I can be just fine, but you'll never know that I'm depressed. Many people know how to hide it well. Often doing regular tasks is very difficult and feel more like obstacles than anything. This is how depression disrupts your daily life. Let me go more into detail and explain. Depression will be the first mental illness topic we'll discuss this evening. In our books, it's defined as a mood disorder that can cause you to feel hopeless, sad for an extended period of time. In the US, about 6.7% of adults, which is about 16 million Americans, actually experience depression. Common symptoms that we should always look out for example, headaches, pains, digestive issues, feeling worried or anxious without any reason, blaming others for being depressed, sensitive to rejection, and not talking or moving for several hours are some factors that we have to keep in mind that may be normal for some people, but actually is depression, and we need to look for those factors. Depression is serious, yet we should also pay attention to how stress can have similar symptoms and affects us as well. Stress will be the other factor we'll actually discuss. Stress is defined as a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from demanding circumstances. Stress is always good if it motivates you, but bad because it wears you down. Some common signs of stress are trouble sleeping, feeling overwhelmed, problems with memory, feeling angry or anxious, feeling burnt out, feeling like you can't overcome obstacles in life, and lastly, trouble functioning in class or personal life. I think most of us on a daily basis can agree that we are stressed 24/7. At least I feel that way. I think I have a lot of these signs, and I think we should help one another. There's ways to alleviate stress and ways to, go outside, go for a run. I know my husband, for instance, loves video games. Definitely a way to relieve stress. My dad uses physical therapy to kind of get over his obstacles and things like that. So there's ways that we can help with the stress and try to alleviate those factors. I'm sure you're wondering right now what I'm going to do next. Well, I'm not going to stress it. So let's just do a quick review of what we've discussed. There are many factors between stress and depression that are similar, but we need to pay attention to in order to help others with this serious mental illness. Today, I discuss common signs with you. Depression and stress we should always realize the signs and try to educate others as much as we can. Keep in mind whenever you see someone who's down, don't be afraid to be the sunshine in someone's day, because you never know if one little word can help somebody when they're feeling down. Thank you. Have a good night.